Hello, welcome back to our channel, the Jamaican African Travel Channel. Today I just wanted to show you guys what we have been doing on this side of the Shamba. Here we have planted some sweet potato vines. We did this about a month ago when the rainy season was in full swing, and they've started to sprout. They look pretty healthy so far. This is a mound that we did last week, and as you can see, we do them in on hills. So this is our first time doing this, the sweet potato, and we are hoping for a good harvest. We had to do a little makeshift fencing over there because the cows came through and they really trampled on everything. So we have to be very watchful and make sure that they don't come in. But yeah, this is our sweet potato farm right here. We're hoping for a good yield. And yeah, that's that with that. And also, I don't know if you guys can see it, but we did rows and rows of cassava also. These are the cassava sticks that we planted, and we did rows and rows of them just to utilize the land and to make sure we have something in the ground. Along intercropping with the cassava, we had put in some pumpkin. So we have the pumpkins right here. I think I planted them too close, but the idea was to just have pumpkins running all over, but we'll see how they come. So yeah, we intercropped the cassava with the pumpkin all the way out to the little house. So we have to plant our food, we have to store our food, and the cassava, we make flour from it, so we know that that can be a good crop to store. Yeah, so there you have it with this little side. Actually, we had some of the cassava this morning that we had reaped yesterday, and this, for those who are Jamaican, this eats like a breadfruit. It's very delicious. That's the pumpkin right here, and that's the cassava stick that you just put in the ground. And over there, that's our passion orchard. From this angle, we have a couple vines that are dying, but that's okay. We replant and they're coming along nicely. Yeah, so that's what's going on in Shamba today. I'll walk over this side. We wanted to put some corn in, some maize, but we're gonna put that in a different location because that we know that the cows will love to eat. So we're moving it to a more secure location where they won't have access to it. But yeah, this is the cassava. Maybe about 200 sticks we put in yesterday morning. Our intention is to do it all the way out. We're going to use up the land and really put the cassava in because it's a short-term crop, like I think 7 to 8 months we can reap, and you'll have food for years. Because when you grind it out into a flour and you store it properly, you can have it for a long time. So that's our intention. Over here we had done some cassava about a month ago, and they started leafing already, which we're happy about. The cows didn't get to these yet, so that's one of them, and we did it in a row. So all over on this side we did the cassava, so that's a good thing. And over here where you see that red dirt is where we're putting our septic tank away from the house. The cocker that's digging it took a break today. I haven't seen what he has done since Sunday. So as you can see, the dirt is red. It's red clay soil. A lot of the folks in this area, they use this red clay to make their houses. Yes. So you have the sand on top, and then we have the clay in the bottom. Oh yes, so there you have it. He said he's going 12 feet down in depth, 12 feet in depth. So I think he has a ways to go. He left this little stoop right here so he can climb out of it. So yeah, that's it. That's our septic. That's one of our septic. We're gonna have a soakaway beside it. So we are getting things moving along, and trying to get as sustainable as we can. So all this space here we're going to be using to plant cassava and pumpkin. So just wanted to share this little video with you, and I want to remind you guys that we appreciate when you watch and kindly share. And if you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe to our channel. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day.
Shamba again. Today I want to show you what I'm harvesting so far. This is my cassava. I just reaped yesterday and just eat piece of the cooked cassava and telling you, you wouldn't believe that you're not eating piece of breadfruit from Jamaica. It tastes so nice. But these, we're going to dry them to turn them into flour, make ugali. So yes, people, this is our harvest from the shamba. Look over here now. This is our sunflowers that we are harvesting. Look at the quality of these sunflowers, the huge head of flowers. So we're turning it into cooking oil. So we produce everything here, water, light, everything. Over here now, it's some that we are drying. So you have to dry them before you actually turn them into the oil. So yes, this is what everything we produce. You can look up here. This is our solar panel that we have to generate power because we live in the wilderness. So what we are doing, turning a village, turning a forest into a city. So we have to produce everything for our own water, one light, one food. Everything we do in here. So Marcus said we must emancipate ourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. And what Marcus is telling us that we should be independent. Stop being ignorant, educate ourselves, release ourselves mentally and physically. And more importantly, stop being dependent. Be independent. When you're independent, you are free. And that's what Marcus telling us. Free up ourselves from under the bondage of these white Esau tribe. We are Jacob tribe. We are blessing people, but what we do is give away our birthright to put ourselves in slavery. All we talk about opportunity to work for the white people. Where's your brain? If you don't use your brain, someone else going to use there and have you as the slave for the rest of your life. So this is what Marcus telling us, and I am accepting the call that Marcus, or the teaching of Marcus, tell us. Be independent. Intelligence lead the world. Ignorance carry the burden. So if you always want to be ignorant, you will carry the burden. So I try to free up myself. I try to be my own boss, produce everything for myself, 100% of the grid. And I wish more people who get the call just come to motherland. Don't let anyone tell you nothing bad about the motherland. This place is for black people. This is where you can come and generate wealth that you have never imagined you could do. So yes, all around people, we don't stop plant food. We have plant dying out, we planting everything. We don't stop, it's an ongoing thing. So yes, people, just be wise up. Use your words wise, stop being dumb. Can't make these people holding down, and as Marcus said, we have to have the confidence in us. We have to be brave. We have to trust in the Most High. And He will do the rest. Look at these passion trees. As you can see, look here. This passion tree, they died, and you see it by the vein. The vine that run, they're still springing and running. And they did died right down. So show you the power of the Most High. He sent us here and he said he will never forsake the righteous, nor their seed beg bread. So yes, people, my blessing come from my parents because they spread the goodness, and that what we are reaping, I know the blessing from the Most High. Yeah. So yes, people, just continue to do, people. Help yourself. No one will help you. You have to do for yourself. Don't depend on others to do for you. We have to build generation wealth so that we can leave something ongoing for our kids, so that they don't have to follow our footsteps beyond the plantation. So again, release yourself, people. So today what we are doing, we are taking out some of the young banana plant. We are reducing the amount that sit in each banana hole, because what it does, it weakens the main plant. So we try to reduce as much as possible so as we can have a healthier plant. So this is an ongoing thing that we always have to be doing, reducing the size of the population in each hole. So yes, this is what we're doing today. So I get some of these banana plants from my neighbor, and right now people who coming in now, I am in a position where I can start to give back so as they can plant on their property as well. So it's an ongoing thing, people. We have to practice group economic. We help out each other. We share with each other. Here are some of the young plants that I get out. I'm going to bring some of these over on the other side, over on my sister's side, so we can plant. Yeah, so this is what we're doing. We put in an extra line of banana. So here's my wife over there using her hoe, setting up our spice garden. So this is what we do. We have to till the soil, we have to work hard. See? Look at this plant we take out because we, as I said, we have to reduce the size of the amount of plant. You can see people will try to maintain this place as clean as possible. Yeah, because as I said, too much vegetation cause too much insect and fungicide. So this is where my wife going to put her spice garden. Yeah, so we have the thing covered. So over here, my bees population start to increase by one more box, which is a good sign. People, we must not easily give up, because I did actually give up and said, here's one box, another box of plenty of bees. So before too long, we will start to have plenty more hives. So we just have to be patient and have faith and keep the trust in the Most High. Yeah, so this is what we're doing, people. Can we soon have galore? Couple weeks from now, if anyone come and visit the farm, we can have corn, can share with them. This is what we are here to do, people. Just welcoming people and show them how they can move forward, set up their thing. Because we have to have someone who to lead and show people that this is what we need to do. Yeah.